good, but it was still cool enough. I like Apollo Justice's soundtrack, like overall, like not just for, you know, a particular few songs, but I like it more and more the more I've listened to it. I thought it was a really good mix of the original style, but with like higher quality, like kind of, you know, samples and like instruments and shit. I don't say instruments, but you know, they weren't as limited with the tech, I feel like. But it still felt kind of like it still gave it that same kick, you know. Smooth McGroove. Never heard of him. Okay. Or the orb can channel shit itself, man. Who knows? I'll click that when we go on break or something. Listen to that on stream. Okay, boss. Taking orders. Yes, sir. You know, we got the weird scene. Is there no emotions now? Just evidence. Bubba Groove. Blah. So am I supposed to put in something that says that doesn't happen? Why would he have it still? If he went and hit it.
Objection!
Okay. Wanna change shit. Bam, bam, bam. Maybe he'll come out now, man. I mean, I'm not one really for covers as much. I don't mind a good cover here and there, a remix, but sometimes it's hit or miss, right? There's definitely some I like though. Like I like the Godot one where they redo all the Godot songs and shit. There's some solid shit out there. There's a cool reimagining of some Donkey Kong shit I like. Some covers just feel unnecessary. Like they're really not filling any kind of void. Why didn't someone tell me this was happening? I said I was streaming in like 10 to 15 minutes at 11:03, man. Try too much and add unnecessary elements? Yeah, it's like a lot of remakes of games adding like new music, and it's just kind of like overproduced. Coda wants to give me his digits, man, so I can call him every time I go on stream, dude. Yeah, I remember you saying you wanted to see this case. I was surprised you weren't in here. Figured you must have been a busy man. Step up, boy. Step out of the room. You wanted to see this part onward? Oh, okay. Good. Are you wearing the carbuncle, dude? Oh, man. Trying to get the mental picture, man. The headless man. I guess not headless, just his hair and a carbuncle shirt. Ooh, it's well looped. Not really. Is he coming out, man? I expected this. Not that though. The young lady, young lass. The warlaw, yeah. To keep them. Both. Swole. Sergeant Swole. Miss Army Buff. She seems pretty good little twist. It's the first time they've used this fucking Athena face since the fucking Dual Destinies, man. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be something like weird, like at least like young boy. That's the point. See, there's a good balance, right? Like he's been really calm, but when he actually gets fucked, like he made a good reaction. Like they need more of that instead of just him always getting fucked, man. Like that felt more real because he didn't just fucking react that way like the last 20 fucking times we presented evidence. What the fuck did you just say? Surely Phoenix doesn't want to win though. I feel like he wants to bring the orb back. We're just leading it in the right direction to make it happen.
Take that! Take that!
The legend. No. So we should do it, and if it works, that means it's the founder's order. We have to still solve the murder though. There's still a lot of evidence that hasn't been touched on, like the glasses, the moss.
Objection! Objection! Objection!
Shut the fuck up.
Objection!
Oh damn. See, man, that's why I like Apollo. He seems pretty capable a lot of the time. They've really made him more like more of a beast in this game. I guess that's kind of his character arc in this one. More becoming the lawyer man. But it's pretty good. I mean, that's not exactly a blazing inferno here. Apollo vs. Phoenix, yep. Oh my god, we saw it! Smite us! Or does the gypsy juice go? I guess in the bottom. Harder did something he never thought he would? I don't know, man. I feel like the judge in all of his years was amazing for still being surprised at all this shit. Chat inside the stream. Yep. Because I might start uploading it to YouTube. I'm trying to make it as unobtrusive as possible. It's got a 5-second fade out. And when the game fills the whole screen, I might put it over my camera. Because seeing a picture perfect, you know, feed of my face isn't as important as the game. But this is alright. He seems pretty seed up. Yeah, maybe he was like really calm back in the day and now he's just gone full bonkers. And since he's gotten old as fuck. How old is the fucking judge, right? Is he like 70 something? His brother was the same way though. But he was just a little bit more... he seemed kind of... I think it was just his look. He was about the same. That was his brother, right? The other judge in the other courtroom? I feel like the judge is just... That's exactly the way he needs to be. They don't need him to be more than he is. I don't want like some young, like, you know, charismatic, like, smooth, like, you know, judge. Or, you need just this like silly, like, dude who just reacts to shit that's like just impartial, you know. And I think the judge has always been good, and I never get sick of him. His brother was the blonde dude. Yeah, he had. I think he had more hair, right? More shit going on. His hair was like greenish blonde, kind of almost like a dark and greenish. I don't know. It was weird. Not green, but you know what I mean. Wasn't he in Dual Destinies too? Or am I crazy? Maybe not. He's been in another game for sure. Alright, I don't know about that, man. Whenever the characters are too, like, cocky, you know they're gonna get fucked, man. Like maybe a comeback, but like... Like, I guess the case has gone on long enough, it's possible, but we still have so much evidence, I feel like he'll come back with some. These two... This is like a... It's like, you know... when fucking somebody blows somebody up in like DBZ, but like the smoke's still there. We won, right? Like, no, obviously fucking not. It's like the same exact shit every time, man. They're not dead till they like fucking dead. Visually gone. I mean, Phoenix has like skill and shit, but their like creed's always been to find like the truth and shit. So like, if he's on the side that isn't actually right, then his kind of like whole philosophy of doing things would generally mean he would lose. Like, that's just kind of how it works. Like, he's never been one to like, you know. Even in the case where he lost, it was like it's because it's what was true, like what was right, you know. Like I don't think like I don't really care that he loses. Like he's always been more about like actually figuring out what's legit instead of just winning every time, you know. He's always happens to be on the side that's right. Yeah, updates your autopsy report. Just fucking. Actually, I was holding some evidence here till the very end. Alright, something's gonna. We have too much evidence still. I feel like I might push it into the murder realm. Because of 1% or some shit.
Objection!
If Maya's like captured or being threatened by somebody else like again, man, what you see, I'm just gonna be like really disappointed.
Objection!
Maybe we already did it. No, it's probably not for the fucking first person. It's probably not for the first person though. This case has a lot of fan service. We'll see by the end if it's actually really good. Huh. Maya did something again, then I really hope she doesn't. I hope she doesn't come back. Anyways, I don't need to see her again. Like after this game, drop her, man. She's super boring this game so far. She's one of the elements that needs to be left behind. I don't mind him having like a different wingman maybe. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's run its course almost. We'll see. We really haven't done that much with her, I guess. She just played the person who got charged with murder again. That was really it. I should switch Athena out with Trucy, man. That'd be fun. Well, maybe they are. Yeah, Mr. Hat and shit. Where's the magic panties, man? Investigations too. You talking about the final case or which case? Oh, you liked the Greg case, right? The heart, the spirit. We are one. That'd be spooky as fuck. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. Yeah, that was a really good game, man. Didn't play Too Smooth McGrew video. I've heard this before. Could have swore to Jesus one of you guys linked this to me before. I'm pretty sure I've heard this before. This guy's look does not really match what he's doing. But whatever, man. People like the hair metal look. Since I just looped, I'll just skip for it. I remember Saw Whip. I don't remember what case he was in. That shit was fun, man. Buy Smooth McGroove t-shirts. No thanks. 1-1, okay. Good old butts, man. God, Jesus, dude, my neck needs shaving. And I need to trim this down. Yeah, he's in investigations in the prison one. I've seen that before. I thought I've seen some other shit from him. Yeah, it was 2 because the prison one's in 2. That's where the Doji guy, whatever the hell his name is. Figured she was gonna be depressed. Maybe it's that her reactions are like overkill. I mean, I know that's saying a lot for an Ace Attorney character, but they feel almost forced. I don't know. It's like they're trying too hard with her. Maybe crazy reactions are just the realm for the side characters now. Why won't you tell them? Maybe Phoenix just wants to be beaten completely so that whatever this dude's doing to him can't happen or something. Why? I mean, you can do what you want, but why? Wants people to beat him? Yeah. Wants his ass beat. Why not? I mean, it just fills up the chat with shit that everybody's seen before. So I'm just wondering why. Go ahead though. I mean, it's fine. Maybe I can use one for the future for a bit thing or something. Make a little database of possible shit I can use in the future. got a reason.
Objection!
Call your witness. At least we get to see more dads. At some point here. Fuck this dude, man. Is it okay to not like this dude? A lot of people like him in here. I think he's alright. I hope he has a cool breakdown or stressed out thing going on. Big strong man. Get out the luminol.
Objection!
Yeah, really.
Objection!
Yeah, he's an asshole. Extra thick pot.
Hold it!
This is such a dick. Yeah, really. We murdered outside his study window. What all do we got again? That case is really fucking heavy, man. I feel like we just gotta do some pressing. I mean, he said around 11. I mean, that could mean like 10 minutes before, which would still fit into the murder.
Hold it!
But he said like after 11, then it'd be something I could actually counter. It was a long time, about 2 years, brother. I appreciate you guys who come back, man. Feels like only yesterday. Somehow it's been a couple years. I feel like a lot of people have been here within the last 2 to 3 years. And I've been streaming for like 5. I'm trying to remember people who were. I remember people around back then. It was like John Zeppelin. It was just people wanting to come back so we could watch his Twin Peaks. No. I mean, what do I get from streaming? Like nothing, so it's just the fun of it. Iggy Doda, he comes around occasionally. My Rainbow was back then. I'm trying to remember people. I mean, obviously the first year or two I didn't have shit for people in here. Probably Silent Wolf. I wasn't streaming constantly the first year when I streamed. And I actually had something to play. Instead of finding shit to play. I spent the first 10 hours of the day today or whatever, like 6, 7, 8 hours just making emotes and adding the different bit messages and random shit. Figured I'd delay the ace a little bit.
Hold it!
Just had shit to do anyways. I woke up at like 4:30, 4, 5 a.m. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling too, Ripper. I think he's trying to get him caught in murder, so that maybe however he's blackmailing him won't really matter anymore. What is it? Yeah, he's an idiot.
Hold it!
I thought maybe like he'd have him reading the book in his chair. Which there's no way somebody could sneak up on him then. Just move the body. What other information would be interesting though? I guess we could change it and just see what they're like.
Hold it!
Just pop that on there for shits, I guess. No, so we just leave it. Okay. So it's snuck again. Fuck. Perfect. Not sneaked. Absorbed in the book.
Hold it!
Tell me about the suitcase, son. He sneakered on up to him. Snuckered. Smuckers. Okay.
Hold it! Objection!
No. There you go. That's clever, right? I feel like that kind of confirms that the dude killed him. Not that there's any other options. All right. I mean, I don't know how you can sneak up on somebody with a suitcase that heavy when somebody's quietly reading a book. Isn't that enough right there, man? Like, surely you couldn't sneak up on him.
Objection!
Oh, the reading glasses, okay. He didn't have his glasses on. Definitely need to get some shave going, Jesus. How bold. Fucked it up again. It's impossible. Totally sounds like he didn't just fucking pull it out of his ass, man. I think the judge would like at some point be able to read fucking people's emotions for shit. The doctor was struck while nodding off. I feel like we're supposed to say no problem. But I don't know. Let me see the court record. Oh, okay. Not everybody is amped after like a little coffee, man. I get tired after just even like just one cup. A lot of coffee, sure, like, you know, half a pot, man, a little bit more, but.
Take that!
I'd like to think that the coffee matters, man. Like he was drinking coffee, why would he be nodding off? But I guess that's not good enough for them. I feel like that's totally acceptable for an Ace Attorney game, but it was a thought. We'll see what else we can whip up. Hopefully it's not right and we're just putting it in wrong, but we'll see. I feel like maybe we're supposed to say no, but I don't know. Why? You could say that he was dozing, but somebody else did it. We're not trying to prove that he wasn't fucking murdered. Like, we are, but we're mainly trying to prove that that guy didn't murder him. Could be that he's, like, relaying the story of how he murdered him. Almost. I could go for a Snickers, man. Sounds good. I forgot to shut my door. It's gonna get hot in here again. Turn that. I'm gonna open that up. Let's open that up.